Howdy folks, my name is Lance Elliott and welcome to a very special video. My channel is finally monetized. It's been a long time coming. I've been working at YouTube here for 7 years. 9 if you count like a really early stage where I was just making YouTube poop. That was like not serious. I was just kind of just messing around at that point. I was really young back then. Yeah, thank you all for watching over all these years and subscribing. This weird thing was I was actually monetized a very long time ago, and I don't know for how long. I don't think it was for very long. I don't remember what the old threshold for monetization was, but I eventually met it, and then I had it for like a year, maybe 2 years, and then it got taken away again because they changed it so you had to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. Actually, I think it was just 1,000 subs for a while, and then they also added the 4,000 watch hours right before I got to 1,000 subs. So I got trolled twice. But yeah, we're finally actually monetized for real this time, and that's pretty awesome. It's not going to be much right now, and it's not really about the money anyway. It's just nice to finally be making something for all the work I put in, because I do put a lot of time into it. It's mostly just a hobby, but still, just getting something back for it means a lot, I think. It's not going to change how the channel works. Like, we're still going to do 2 gaming videos a day. We're going to try to get streams going again here soon. It's just, I'm really struggling to adapt to my new work schedule. It's a mess compared to like normal work schedules, but it's a really nice job, so it's worth it. I just have to figure out when's going to be the best time to stream. That said, I'm definitely doing a stream tomorrow, which will be September 8th, and it's going to be probably from like 5 to 8, I would say. So a 3-hour stream. And I guess we'll just play a lot of Team Fortress 2, because that was the first videos I did on the channel when I started committing to doing gameplay videos on my channel. So that seems fitting to me. Obviously, now you'll be able to super chat if you want. You don't have to. I know there's some channels out there who they only read super chats, but obviously my channel is so small right now that I'm going to read any comment I see, unless it's not appropriate. But I'll read any comment I see, so you don't have to super chat. It's just something you can do now if you want to, which is nice. You don't have to use an external, like I had an external source where you could donate if you wanted to. Now you can do it through that, and that'll be a little bit more efficient for all of us. I'm going to get channel memberships working as well. That'll, of course, give you access to emojis during live chats. And, you know, if the channel ever does get big enough where chat's moving too fast for me to read, we can hope. It's going to take a while to get there, too, I think. Then your name will have a badge next to it. That will help me indicate that you're what's it called? Joined to the channel, not subscribed, but subscribed in the Twitch sense where you're paying monthly. So you'll get emojis for that. I'll have to commission someone for some emojis. And probably condense some of Sam's pictures into emojis for now. But all that's not particularly high priority for me because, like I said, I'm not really even streaming right now, and all that membership stuff is mostly for if you're streaming. So if I could find out a way to integrate it into normal content, then that would be better. So we'll see what I can do about that. So yeah, for as far as our 2 gaming videos a day are concerned, they'll pretty much be the same as I've been doing. Whereas one is going to be sort of games that I know people on the channel want to see more, which is like Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. It's going to continue that tutorial series until our character dies, probably. At some point, Dwarf Fortress is going to come out on Steam, and then I'm going to do like a very in-depth series of tutorial videos for that, where I will try to condense them into like much more targeted, helpful videos instead of doing like the full Let's Play format, which is what I did for the first few episodes of Cataclysm, but then it just gets to the point where it's very hard to like force the game into situations so that you can tutorialize things, you know? So I had to just turn it into a normal Let's Play tutorial series where I explain what I'm doing and explain what's going on. But just have to let the game come to us, really. And eventually Dwarf Purchase will get to that point too, but and do my best to try to make specific videos for that. More produced videos are definitely going to be on the way too. I have a lot of ideas of things I want to do. I now have more time in some situations where I can do more of the writing for that. And so since I can get the writing done on the bus ride to work now, I can use that time to get that done, and then it doesn't feel like quite as much as like burning time when I'm doing it here, where it's like, yeah, I'm at my desk with all my recording equipment. I should just record gameplay videos, so that's a lot quicker and easier. But if I can do the scripting and everything during the bus ride, then it makes it easier to just come to sit down at the workstation and edit a video, which, you know, historically editing takes a lot out of me. It's so time consuming, but definitely worth it, because the All Tomorrow's video, the All Tomorrow's theory that I did that the Q are human, which I still believe it, by the way. That's not just saying it to start controversy. I actually do believe that theory, especially after I saw the artwork thing that I pointed out at the end, because Kuzman's artist first, then writer second. So I really think that all that stuff with the artwork is very intentional. But yeah, that did really well, and that was the most work I've ever put into a video as far as like editing and stuff. I know it's nothing compared to the guys who've been doing like edited work on YouTube for a long time, but it was huge for me. It was a lot of work, but I'm hoping to do more of that in the future. I have a few ideas I'm tossing around in my head. We're not going to be like a very focused channel. I know it's probably a bad thing for me. Like, I think focused channels do very well on YouTube, of course. That's not my style. Like I said, main thing, gaming channel. And then I also like to do these one-off speaking my mind, deep mind videos, and maybe I should do a separate channel for those. It's just like, man, it took me 7 years to get this channel monetized. I can't even imagine trying to get like another one going. So I don't think I'm going to separate them. And then just the variety of topics I want to cover. It's like, I don't think I could make a dedicated channel. It'd be just like like a very broad documentary channel. At that point, it's just like, I should just put it on my main channel here. The pace of those is still going to be pretty slow. I was hoping I could do one a week a long time ago, but I'm like, no, I can't get one a week done, even with the extra time that I found. 2 weeks is doable if I'm caught up on gameplay videos, but I've been behind on gameplay videos. That's why you've seen some scheduling errors lately, is because I'm rushing to get those published. So for now, those are probably going to be about once a month, unless I do a lot shoddier job at editing, which is kind of like what I did with the Patrick Show review. That one was a lot. That was doing it quick and dirty. Whereas doing the All Tomorrow's one, I put in the full effort that I could at least I had the time for, because obviously there's way more you can do. I didn't have the time to do the stuff that the big channels do, but it was really satisfying to finish that, and I do want to do more of those because it was actually kind of fun. But yeah, for now, nothing's really changing with monetization. There was an argument to be made like a long time ago that maybe if I got monetization to not even turn ads on. But then earlier this year, I think it was this year, it might have been last year, YouTube made the decision that they're going to play ads on small channels anyway, even if you're not monetized. They're playing ads and you're not getting money for it. So I think you guys have already been watching ads for a long time. So like, okay, well, might as well just leave the ads on now at this point. So I am using common sense with them though, because I know there's certain types of ads that are particularly annoying, at least for me when I'm watching. Like, I don't like mid-rolls, so there's not going to be any mid-rolls on gameplay videos, at least anyone that's new. I had to bulk update all my videos into monetization, and it doesn't let you pick what you do for that. So unless I went through all 2,000, 3,000 plus videos maybe at this point, if I went through them all individually, then yeah, I could set it so they don't have mid-rolls, but for now they just have all ads on, unfortunately. But anything that's been published start of this week, I might have even gone back 1 week. Don't quote me on that though. Those will not have mid-rolls. There's also something called like a sponsored card, which I turned off because I don't think I've ever seen them. So that tells me, okay, these must be annoying if I haven't seen them. Or they mess something up. Like, it might interfere with having an iCard, and I don't want it to interfere with my iCards. So those are turned off as well. But for streams, I will have mid-rolls on just because those are so unbelievably long videos. I think mid-rolls make sense on those, and I don't mind watching those when I'm watching other people's content, so I think those are okay. And non-skippable ads are turned off too. Maybe at some point I'll be big enough where I feel like that's okay to do. Right now, I think that would anger most people to have those on. I don't even know like what the difference would be of having them on or not. I'm sure it helps, but not worried about it. So yeah, I think that just about covers everything. Thank you all again for watching the channel over all these years and subscribing. It really means a lot to me. I've wanted to do this my entire life. Well, my entire life. That's an exaggeration because it didn't exist when I was a kid. But, you know, I always wanted to play games as a job since I was a kid. And then it wasn't really plausible until it became a thing on YouTube. And then I kind of missed the boat on when gaming channels could really take off. But we're finally catching up. And the reason it took so long is mainly my fault because I could have put like a lot more work into it when I was first starting. I didn't even have a job when I first started, so I could have put way more work into the thumbnails and into the video quality and everything, and I just didn't do it. I didn't really start doing it until 2019. I started putting a lot more work into the thumbnails and stuff then, and there was definitely an increase in attention after that. So one last thing is I am thinking about starting, I don't want to call it a podcast because I think podcast kind of has like a negative connotation now these days almost. It's not really a podcast. It'd really be just like doing kind of like a channel update weekly instead of, I was doing it like every 2 months. I was kind of doing a channel update. So it'd kind of be weekly. Then also just kind of talking about current events, things that are going on in the gaming sphere and my opinions on them and stuff, and what's going to be happening on the channel next. So not really a podcast, but that's what people would probably expect it to be called these days. So whatever you want to call it. But I might record that on the bus when I have just like free time that I can. Because if I'm here, like I said earlier, I'd rather just record a gameplay video or something. But anyway, I hope you all have a good day.